Welcome to Automation for Testers. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about exception handling in JavaScript. Okay, so we are going to see try, catch, finally, and throw keywords, and also we'll see what kind of exceptions that you get in JavaScript. Okay, we'll see a couple of examples. So now, what we'll do, we'll try to take one example and see what exactly the topic we are going to discuss about. Okay, so let's say log and say program has started. Same fashion, I'm just writing program has ended. In between, we can write any type of programs, right? And for example, let's say variable, let's say I equal to 5, right? So variable k equal to I plus j, and then it should be j, and log, let's say k. Okay, so now if I run the program, what is the output we are going to expect, guys? So let's say let me cd and node part1.js. okay, so there you can see j is not defined. Okay, so I have done it intentionally. Okay, so in order to understand what exactly it is. Okay, program has started, and if you take a look at here, right, so something is happened over here. There you can see it is giving you the line number 9. Okay, there you can see this one in this place, and it has not continued the program, right? So here it is saying that, hey boss, I did not find any variable j, so that is the reason I am giving you error, something called reference error, and it is saying that I cannot continue. Okay, so what exactly did you understand from here? Whenever you write any number of lines of code, there is a chance that mistake can happen, right? So we are human beings, we can make a mistakes. So it may be logical issue, it may be syntactical issue, it may be memory issue, it could be anything, right? But what is the point over here? We are not able to continue the program. Yes, of course there is a chance that exception may occur over here, but I should continue my program, right? So I cannot end my program like this, right? So exception is nothing but something abnormal things happens in your program which causes your program to be terminated in the middle itself. Then what is the solution? If I have to continue my program even though if something is happening in my program, so how can I continue, right? So in order to do that, you have to know how to handle these kind of exceptions. Okay, so exception is nothing but what? Abnormal thing that happens in your program which causes your program to be terminated in the middle itself, where it cannot continue from there. Okay, so now we have seen the first example saying that reference error. So do we have any other errors in JavaScript? Means there are so many are present. I am giving you only couple of examples. Let's say I have something like this, variable I equal to, let's say a. Okay, and if I say log I dot to upper, I dot to lowercase or to uppercase, anything is fine. Okay, so now let me make it as a and try to run the program. There is no issue now because it is a common one, right? So if I mark it as a 1 and see what is the thing that happens. Now 1 second, guys, it should be 1 second, variable to uppercase dot to uppercase. Okay, CLS, try to run the program. It should give us error. Why it is not giving us error? 1 second. Okay, so there you can see we are getting what? Type error. That means you cannot convert integer value to the uppercase, right? So that is the reason we are getting what? Type error. So in this case also we are not able to continue the program, right? So we have seen the first example, reference error. We also seen something called reference error, type error, right? So let's see, do we have any other things? Like we also have syntax error sometimes. For example, sometimes we'll say log, let's say, let me use one function evaluation 2 plus 2 and try to run your program. It is giving you 4, but if I make something like this, I have added only single quote. There you can see it is giving you syntax error. That means I have forgotten to add what? One single quote after here. Here I have added, but here I have not added. So it will not give you any syntax error, but it is giving you what? When you're compiling. But normal way, when you're running the program, there you can see you're getting what? Syntax errors. And do we have any other exception? Means yes, of course. We are discussing only couple of ones, but there are so many errors that you can observe in JavaScript. And the last one is range error. Yes, of course. If I want to convert anything like this variable I equal to 1, and then you can say I dot to precision. Let's say if I mark it as a 5000, right? So try to run the program and see what happens. There you can see range error. So argument must be between 1 to 100. So whenever you're passing any value in this one, you should pass only what? 1 to 100. But I have passed what? Some 5000 kind of thing. So we are getting what error, guys? Range error. So we have seen couple of errors like reference error, type error, syntax error, range error. So what is a goal of over here? So we are not able to continue the program. But what is my requirement? Even though if there is any exception occurs in my program, I want to continue it. So instead of stopping in the middle itself, I want to continue my program. Later on I will decide it, what to do with that exception. Should I handle it or not? But still I just want to know. I just want to continue my program. Okay. So we have something like keywords in JavaScript, where you can see try, catch, finally, and throw keywords. So by using those 4 keywords, we can handle the exceptions. Okay. So now let us continue the same thing. So let's say program has started. In the similar fashion, let's say program has ended. Okay. So now here let's try to take one example. Okay. Let's try to take, let's say this one is fine. These 3 lines. So these 3 lines are causing the issue, right? So here we have something called you can see try catch. Okay. So try is a block where you feel that the statement that may give you the exceptions. Okay. So now these 3 only. So these 3 may not be, only this one, this line. But I have added 3 lines. It shouldn't be an issue. And here what exactly this catch is? Nothing but, so whenever any exception that is came over here in this block, you can write one statement or multiple statements, but whenever any exception occurred, what it will do? It will throw it. And here in the catch block, and that exception will be received and it is handled over here. And let's say I executed because I received the exception. Okay. You can also log the error also. It shouldn't be an issue. And try to run the program and see in this case what happens. There you can see program has started and program has ended. But why we are not getting the error message? We need to check it actually. Okay, program has started. I equal to 5. Catch block. Is it making any? Are we making any mistake? Let's try to see. No. What could be the issue? No, nothing is there. I think I am making a mistake. I just need to check what is that. 1 second. Sorry, I am running the part 2, guys. It's my mistake. Extremely apologies for that. Let's say error and try to run the program now. Okay, there you can see program has started, and then after that what has happened, guys? So we all know this has issues with this one. Okay, now you can see program has started. I have executed because the execution is what? A reference error, J is not defined. And observe here, program has ended. That means I am able to continue my program even though there is a exception occurs. Okay, so we'll continue the topics in the next video. Okay, so because of the time constraint, so I am closing the things over here. We'll discuss again in the next topic. So in this video we have just talked about what is meant by exception, what kind of types we have. Okay, in the next video we'll see what is a try block, catch block. We already seen it, but we'll recap again what is meant by try catch and what is meant by finally what is meant by throw keyword. Okay, so that's it for this particular video, guys. Thanks for joining the session. Have a good day ahead.